Hello plant enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into the wonderful world of succulent propagation. Propagating succulents is a rewarding and budget-friendly way to expand your collection or share the love of these beautiful plants with friends and family. In this comprehensive guide, we'll walk you through some easy and effective techniques to propagate succulents successfully. Let's get started! Leaf propagation. One of the most popular and straightforward methods of propagating succulents is leaf propagation. Here's how it's done. Gently twist or cut a healthy leaf from the parent plant, ensuring it's fully intact. Allow the leaf to dry and callus over for a day or two. This step is crucial to prevent the leaf from rotting during the propagation process. Place the calloused leaf on top of well-draining soil, ensuring good contact with the soil surface. Water sparingly, misting the soil lightly when it dries out. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to rot. Over time, tiny roots will emerge from the base of the leaf, and a new baby plant or pup will start to form. Leaf propagation is an ideal method for succulent species with fleshy leaves, such as echeverias, sedums, and graptopetalums. It's a fun and accessible way to propagate multiple succulents from a single leaf, adding diversity to your collection. Stem cutting propagation. Another popular method of propagating succulents is through stem cuttings. Follow these steps to propagate your succulents using stem cuttings. Using a clean and sharp knife or scissors, cut a healthy stem just below a leaf node. A leaf node is the area where leaves emerge from the stem, allowing the cutting to dry and callus over for a day or two. Plant the stem cutting in well-draining soil, ensuring that the leaf node is buried in the soil and the cutting is stable. Water lightly and place the cutting in a warm, bright location, but avoid direct sunlight. In a few weeks to months, the cutting will develop roots and new growth will appear at the top. Stem cutting propagation is an effective way to produce new plants that are genetically identical to the parent plant. It's a preferred method for succulent species like crassulas, calantros, and aeoniums. Offset propagation. Many succulent species produce offsets, also known as pups, which are tiny baby plants that grow at the base of the parent plant. Propagating succulents through offsets is a simple and efficient way to create new plants. Here's how to do it. Gently separate the offset from the parent plant using your fingers or a clean, sharp knife. Allow the offset to dry and callus over for a day or two. Plant the offset in a well-draining soil, burying the base slightly in the soil. Water the soil lightly and place the newly potted offset in a warm, bright location, avoiding direct sunlight. With proper care, the offset will establish its roots and begin to grow independently. Offset propagation is one of the fastest and most successful methods of multiplying succulent plants. It's particularly common among species like sempervivums, haworthias, and aloe vera. Propagation through division. Some succulents, like the aloe vera, form clusters or clumps with multiple rosettes. Propagating these succulents through division is an excellent way to create new plants. Here's how it's done. Carefully remove the parent plant from its pot, taking care not to damage the roots or rosettes. Gently separate the individual rosettes or clusters from the main plant, ensuring each division has its own set of roots. Allow the divisions to dry and callus over for a day or two. Plant each division in its pot using well-drained soil and ensuring that the roots are appropriately buried. Water the soil lightly and place the newly divided succulents in a warm, bright location. Propagation through division is an effective method to rejuvenate crowded and overgrown succulents. It is often used for species such as aloe vera, hens and chicks, or sempervivum and agave plants. Propagation by seeds. Propagating succulents from seeds is a more challenging but highly rewarding method. If you want to try growing succulents from seeds, follow these steps. Purchase high-quality succulent seeds or collect them from the parent plant if it produces seed pods. Fill a shallow tray or pot with well-draining soil, specifically designed for seed propagation. Gently sprinkle the seeds over the soil surface, ensuring even distribution. Lightly mist the seeds to settle them into the soil, but avoid soaking the soil completely. Cover the tray or pot with a clear plastic cover or plastic wrap to create a mini greenhouse effect. Place the tray or pot in a warm, bright location with indirect sunlight. Be patient. Germination can take anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, depending on the species. Propagation by seeds allow you to experiment with different succulent varieties and discover unique and rare hybrids. It is often used for plants such as lithops, conophythums, and adeniums. Caring for your newly propagated succulents. Congratulations! You successfully propagated your succulents. Now, let's talk about how to care for your new baby plants. Water sparingly. Newly propagated succulents have delicate roots and are prone to rot. Water them lightly and avoid overwatering. Allow the soil to dry out between waterings. Bright but indirect light. Place your propagated succulents in a bright location, but avoid direct sunlight as this can scorch their tender leaves. Gradually introduce sunlight. If your succulents were propagated indoors, gradually introduce them to outdoor sunlight to avoid sunburn. Be patient. Succulents are slow growers, and it may take some time before you see significant growth. Be patient and provide consistent care. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to propagating succulents. Whether you choose to propagate through leaf, stem cutting, offset, division, or seeds, each method has its own unique charm and rewards. Now, it's time to get your hands dirty and start propagating your succulent collection. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more plant care tips, DIYs, and green inspiration. Happy propagating, and until next time, happy gardening!